Hi, I'm Paul Hinkle with doitnowcoach.com. This is week 2 of free productivity coaching. This video will teach you how to use work-life balance to be happy, healthy, and wealthy. Why is work-life balance so important? To give this some thought, I'd like for you to write down in the comments below 1 or 2 areas of life that you might be concerned about. Work-life balance is a process that helps you balance all areas of your life. You're balancing where you are now versus where you ideally would like to be in those areas of life. Work-life balance helps you gain a perspective of you're here and you need to be here. You can start working and making progress toward whatever you identified. That's the key, being able to identify what's important to work on in your life. And here's how to do it. We're going to provide you a free download. It's called Balance Life Today. You can download it at the link, Balance Life Today. You can go to balancelifefree.com or you can go to doitnowcoach.com. Download the free template, Balance Life Today. Here's an example of how having life balance or work-life balance can make you healthy, happier, and wealthier. I was reading an obituary years ago in the New York Times about an executive who had died in a private helicopter crash in New York City. He was a Colgate-Palmolive international executive, and he had quite a life. As you read the obituary, reading about the other things he had done in life, he was an international executive. He flew all over the world. He did business all over the world for Colgate-Palmolive. He made millions, he had millions in stocks. He accomplished all kinds of things, but why did that really happen? Reading the obituary, you found out that this gentleman had a full, rounded life. At one point, he was doing a business deal in China, and he flew 22 hours back to see his daughter perform a concert in New York. Then he flew back the next morning to China to complete the business deal. What kind of commitment is that? He didn't just die wealthy. He died happy, healthy, and terrific because he focused on his family life. He made sure he did what he needed to do with his family life. It also talked about the charity work he had done and worked into his very busy schedule. Think about it. People that are successful in business sometimes that are working real hard in business, making lots of money, but they've got a lot of problems in different areas of their life. Work-life balance helps you work on the different areas of life. It may not be perfect in a different area, but it can improve in an area as you focus on it. Work-life balance helps you do that. When you download this template at the link below and start working on it, we will take you through a process and you will have it with you all the time on your phone. You can look at it like you would a social network. You figure out what's important for you to balance your life to achieve goals. Make sure you've downloaded that template. Let's get started on the steps to achieve work-life balance. The first step to achieve work-life balance is to identify the important areas of life that you need to balance and work on. Why is this important? Because sometimes people get at the end of their life and they say, darn, I made a lot of money, but I didn't have a very good family life. I didn't make any money, but I sure was happy. Wasn't very healthy, but I sure was happy. What kind of life do we want to live? Let's try to be healthy. Work-life balance allows us to identify the different areas of life that we want to work on, that we want to improve. Just like our executive who died in the helicopter crash, he was thinking about the different areas of his life as he went about his successful business life. He was making sure that he was healthy. He was making sure that he had a family life. He probably worked on his spiritual life as well. But the different areas of life that you work on help balance you and help make you productive and better at what you do. The first part of the process is to identify the important areas of life to achieve balance. You're going to include your financial area, pick your health area. You're probably going to pick an area for your mental growth. You might pick an area for your spiritual growth, whatever that means to you. Pick a number of areas of your life. And there's a process. In the template, we give you some suggestions. Your next step is to paint an ideal picture of your life in each of those areas. When you look at your financial area, paint a beautiful, ideal picture of that area. Write 5 descriptive sentences describing specifically how you are improving or how you are growing in that area of life. I'll take a quick digression right here to talk about SMART goals. SMART goals thinking is the process of of being specific, measurable, having actionable ideas, having them realistic, and having a deadline or having them time bound. SMART. Specific, measurable is M, achievable is A, R is realistic, and T is time bound. You want your goals to be specific. You can see, you can actually make progress. Measurable, achievable, it's something you can actually do and work on. Time bound means you have a deadline that puts some urgency on it and helps you get it done. Make sure you have SMART goals as you're writing down ideas about your beautiful ideal pictures. Let's go to another area of life. Maybe you wrote down health for an area of life. You write 5 sentences about your health. I'd like to maintain a certain weight. I'd like to maintain a certain calorie intake a day. You could have descriptions about how you feel every day. I want to wake up in the morning feeling with high energy. Describe yourself as a healthy person, living healthy, your beautiful ideal picture. Go through all the different areas of your life and describe your beautiful ideal pictures. The template takes you through each one of these. If you're journaling at home, think about those areas and start journaling on the different areas. That's step 2. Step 3, to balance your life, do a process of self-evaluation. Look at your ideal pictures for each area and contrast them to where you are now. In the template, we use a tool we call the success wheel, and we have you go to the success wheel. You have your different areas of life listed on there. On there, you can rate your happiness with each of those areas based on where you are today and comparing that to your ideal picture. Give yourself a number rating in each area to describe where you are. Step 4, look at each area of life you've evaluated and decide what the goals are for each area. Here's how you decide those goals. You've identified the important areas of life. You've given yourself a self-evaluation for each of those areas. Now go to the wheel where you plan for your success in those areas. First, list your keys for success in each area. Let's take the family area. Your keys to success you chose were you need family time together. The second, travel together. The third, shared learning between the family. For example, growth outings where you go to museums or parks. You've listed keys to success in that area that's critical to a higher rating that will allow you to give yourself a better rating or to keep a rating that you might have given yourself in a different area. Go around the different areas of life and pick your keys to success and then actions for success behind those. Let's say you wrote down family for one of your areas. Your keys to success were better communication between your families. You wanted to have travel opportunities as a group. You wanted to have more shared learning experiences. And in your to-do list, some of the outings to go in your family. Plan several outings and put them on your to-do list. Another thing you might do is plan how you're going to communicate better. Perhaps you have some kids that don't live with you, or just establishing a good communication line when we have meals together, when we talk to each other, that sort of thing. You can plan each area of life how you want to improve. Same way for your finances. You look there and you say, okay, here's where I am, here's where I need to be, here are the different actions I need to take. Go to the wheel that allows you to plan each area and set up your plan. If you decide to buy the upgrade for Do It Now templates, Balance Life Today, this particular template has an upgrade available for $5. It includes 20 pages of journal and also 6 specific action plans. You can take each of your goals that you've worked on and set up small actions and make a bigger detailed action plan. The journals also allow you to do a lot more brainstorming and thinking about how you're going to build. There will be a link below to walk you through every step of this template on a video tutorial. There's also another link to a blog post. Read this blog and see the illustrations of the template. Well, the 4 steps to work-life balance or life balance are: 1. Identify the important areas of life for yourself to achieve your work-life balance or life balance. 2. Develop beautiful, ideal pictures of where you want to be in each of those areas of life. 3. Evaluate where you are now versus where you would like to be in the different areas of life. Give yourself a satisfaction rating of where you are now. 4, set up an action plan that allows you to identify the actions you need to take, set those actions up on a to-do list, and take action. Please like and share this video with anyone that wants to improve their work-life balance. Also, make sure you've downloaded the free template and you're using it on your phone. Make sure you're subscribed to our free productivity coaching from doitnowcoach.com. Next week, we are going to talk about how values can power your success. Thank you.